Michelle. Welcome to my channel, Favor and Grace. Here at Favor and Grace, we do a variety of things, do a little bit of everything. So today we're going to be looking at a thrift shop haul. I was able to find quite a few really awesome things at a local thrift shop that we're going to list and resell on apps like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark. I don't think that we have any kids items we also can list to Kidizen. So that won't be today, but that's one of the apps that we use to resell. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We do a variety of things here. So I am going to be talking more about reselling because that's a hobby that I've had for quite a few years, and recently I have put more energy and effort into it, and I'm really enjoying that. So that's one thing that we're going to be talking about quite a bit over the next few weeks at least. And then also I like to cook, and I like to garden, and I like couponing and just saving money in general. So you can expect to find some of those things on our channel also. If you are returning, I appreciate you coming back, and I hope that you continue to follow along as we look at some reselling content. If you like it, make sure that you click that like button below so that I know that you do like this content. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you could subscribe by pressing that red button to subscribe, and you can be notified anytime there's new content coming up. All right, so let's get to it. We have, like I said, a variety of things, and some things I've looked up already, and some things I have sold before, so I kind of have an idea. So let's start with the first thing that I have. I don't sell a lot of undergarments, but this is a Mind Body Energy brand sports bra from Nordstrom's, and it's new with the tags on it. So I looked up the comps on that, and that's going to be probably about $15. Maybe a little bit more, so we'll see how that goes. That'll be kind of a test run for us. I also enjoy watching other resellers, YouTubers, because I've learned a lot from them about things to look out for and things that might be of value. One tip that I got from 2 or 3 different resellers that do a lot of games, pick up a lot of games. They mentioned Guitar Hero, the Legends of Rock, Metallica, and I think there's an AC/DC. This one's Aerosmith. So any of the rock and roll type of video games, the Guitar Hero, check those out and see what the comps are on them, because it's possible that they're worth a little bit. So I think these are probably maybe around $15 each. The Aerosmith doesn't have the cover on the case, so that one may be a little bit less. Then while I was looking at the games, I found these 2 games in the box: Diablo, Reaper of Souls, and then Diablo, just Diablo. So I used my eBay app to scan the UPC right here. So I'm taping with my phone, so I can't show you right now, but if you have the eBay app on your phone and you go to the search bar, you just click it, and there's a little barcode icon that comes up. You press that and it'll scan the barcode for you, and it'll show you the different listings that are out there. Then you can change that to either the condition, either new or used, depending on what you're looking up, and then scroll down and click on sold, and that will give you a list of all of the items that came up in the search that are either new or used, depending on which you selected, and it'll tell you how much they sold for and when they sold. So that gives you an idea of what they're selling for right now. So both of these came back with a pretty good amount that they were selling for. I want to say they were also around 15, maybe $20 for each box. So we'll get those listed and see how those go. The next thing is another new to me item. I didn't even know this was a thing actually until I saw these, but they're leggings. So leggings for men. I mean, obviously I know that men wear leggings, but I've never, before seeing these, I had never heard the term leggings for men's leggings. But they're Kapow brand. They're new in the bag. The bag has been opened, so I'm not opening it now, but they're just black and shiny and have the little stripes on the thigh. So again, they're brand new in the bag. Kapow leggings. So we'll see how those do. I looked them up whenever I was at the store, and I want to say they were maybe around $10 to $20. A lot of the comps were kind of all over the place, but that was, I think, because of different sizes and different patterns of the leggings. So that makes a difference when you check it out. Make sure that you look at the different well, for me, for example, this one was the only one that there was, and it's an extra large, which is really good to have an extra large size. But if you have the option, maybe just kind of check out the different patterns so that you know that you're getting a pattern that's going to sell well. All right, sorry about that. I lost my video for some reason. So this is a Cabbage Patch Kit. It is, I believe, a vintage one. I'm gonna have to do a little more checking on it, but and probably a little bit of cleaning. But those come up to around $30, and again, it just depends on which one. Okay, sorry about that. That time my family came in. I'm not sure if you have the same problem, but I feel like I can be the only one here in total quiet, and I don't need the quiet. And then the moment that I try to do something where I do need the quiet, all of a sudden everybody in the house is in the same room as me. So anyway, so I have another Cabbage Patch doll. This one is a little bit dirtier than the other one, so we're just gonna have to check those out, see what I can find out. So more to follow on those. Then just a few more things to show you. We are, if you haven't watched a video before or you're not familiar with us, we are a military family. We live near a military installation, and a lot of the thrift shops you will find military gear. So I have these, I actually have a few pieces of this Polartec waffle thermal stuff. These are base layers, or what civilians call them, but in the military these are just things that are issued and that can be purchased that are worn under the uniform when it's cold weather. So I have a couple of shirts that are previously owned, but they're in really great condition. So if you check out the comps on those, they're around $15. And then I have a pair of bottoms that are new with the tags on them. So those are probably going to be about 20, maybe a little bit more. It really just kind of depends on the size. This is a medium. I'm not sure. I didn't look at the shirts, so I'm not sure what size they are, but they're pretty good size. They're not small, so they're probably a medium or a large just by a quick glance. So those are good sizes for them. I also found 3 Brooks Brothers ties. So this one is new with the tags on it. This one is definitely vintage, or I take that back. This one is a Frost Brothers Pierre Cardin tie, and it's silk, and then another Brooks Brothers, but this one is used. So I checked out the comps on these, and these are all going to be about $15 to $20, again depending on the pattern and the colors. Those maybe a little bit more, but hopefully around 15 each, and we only paid $1 for them, so that was a good deal. The other thing that is easy to find in this area, although they're not always in great condition, are combat boots. So these, as you can tell, have Vibram soles. They do have some wear on the heel, but the tread for the most part is not terrible, and they're still in really good condition. I can take a brush and some cleaner and clean those up and make them look a lot better than they do now, and it's not going to take very long. That's one thing. If I get any type of shoes or boots, I don't want to put a lot of time and effort into cleaning them or making them in condition where I can sell them. So I want to be able to get them, and in maybe 5 minutes of doing some work, be able to list them if I even have to do anything at all. So again, Vibram sole on this pair. They're, I think, a little bit cleaner, and the heel wear is not quite as bad on it. So overall, they're both in pretty decent condition and still very usable. They're probably going to be about $25 to $35 depending on the sizes. This one has a rank pin that was inside of it. That's was a surprise there, but so these, if you can find these in your area, these are good for resale, even on Facebook Marketplace, especially if you're not near a military installation where they are plentiful. These are a good resale on Facebook Marketplace. But just on eBay, I've sold those quite a few times, $25 to $65 depending on the condition and the size. So those are a good find almost always. And these we paid $6 per pair for, so that's a good deal. Then the last thing I have, I didn't pay much for this, and it's not something that, okay. So one more interruption. What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so this is not something that I normally would look for or necessarily pick up, but it was a really good price for it. I want to say $3 or $4. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't much. It's Aeropostale, and it's a size large, which is also good. It's just this Sherpa lined vest and fur lined hood, sleeveless of course, and it's kind of a lot of times you see the puffer vest like this, but they're kind of shiny. But this, as you can see, is kind of a matte finish, gray, a dark gray with black trim. So it's kind of cute. Aeropostale is not necessarily the greatest for resale, but I've had a lot of luck lately with coats, especially darker gray and black coats and vests and puffer things. And this is kind of unique and cute with the Sherpa and the fur. So I thought, might as well try it out before it gets too warm to be selling stuff like this. So again, more to come on that, so we'll see how it does. But that's everything for the haul for now. I better hurry up before I get interrupted again. And if you are starting to do some reselling yourself, but you aren't quite sure how to go about it, one thing that I wanted to show you here that I do, just for quick and easy, I'm in my living room. So if I'm watching TV or hanging out with my family, but I'm trying to do some listings as well, I just grab my poster board that I keep available, and I pop that one on the cushion and one on the back. If you have a white sheet, it's the same thing. I like the poster board because it gives a little bit of support when I want something to sit upright, shoes or heels or toys or that sort of thing. So this is a perfect backdrop. I have a window here, a window in the door here, and then a couple of windows on the far wall there, and then some overhead lights. So the lighting is good. When it's daytime, I try to always have the light the windows open so that I have light coming in from outside. But lamps and that sort of thing work well also. So these are like 30 cents at the Dollar Tree, 50 cents maybe at some of the stores. So for $1, you have a quick and easy backdrop. And then when I'm finished with it, I just take it and slide it around behind the edge of the couch so it's out of sight. But whenever I'm ready to use it, I just bring in my bags of the goodies that I picked up at the thrift shop, and I grab my backdrop and my phone, and I'm ready to list. So I hope that if you have been thinking about reselling but you weren't quite sure how to go about it, or what kind of supplies you need, you really don't need anything. Grab a couple of poster boards. If you have a cell phone that takes decent pictures and some light, go and look through your closet, see if you can find some things that you are ready to let go of. Maybe some of your kids' things that they've outgrown, or toys that they don't play with anymore. Take some pictures and pop it on the app. Fill out the information that they're asking for, and it's as easy as that. Thanks again for checking out my channel. I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you press that like button if you enjoyed the content, and also the red button to subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it, and I hope to see you back again next time. Bye.